watch my save from Charlotte last weekend.
Of course, we had technical difficulties right out the gate. Welcome to URN. I'm Reed, a.k.a. Papa Biscuit. The man next to me. Go.
Hey,
John, that's
I'm
you.
Donkey.
What's up, everybody?
I-85 champ.
Dan Go Leg.
Screw the blacks.
Hey, hold up.
You're
Not
second.
85 champs.
What's up, guys? Joey or J Slaps here.
And I'm French toasted.
So, Steve, I think we have a special guest you need to introduce.
Oh, yeah. We have a special
Oh,
guest
boy.
this week. You guys probably saw that little introduction video if you're watching the stream. If not, our listeners, you're going to get to hear it first here. So tonight we have three-time Legend Car champion, 305 wing sprint car driver, number 8, Aydan Saunders.
Here he is. Welcome to URN, man.
What's up, y'all?
Welcome.
And another day.
Yep. So we got some questions here we want to ask you. Let me get these pulled up real quick because, of course, I'm not prepared. So first off, tell us a bit about your racing career so far and what you've been doing.
So I started in go-karts in 2016. I won a couple of championships in them. I did oval, flat karts, and road course. So that's kind of where I got the whole road course skill set from. And then I moved up to Dirt Legends in 2018. Won my first race about a year later in those, and then just kind of been progressing through them ever since. I've started running asphalt at the start of 2021. And same with road course. I started at the end of that year as well. And then last year I moved up to 305 sprint cars here locally, and it's a lot. There's a lot more going on in those in Legends, and it's been a challenge so far, but I'm sure it'll get better. So making progress.
John?
Walk us through your viral moment there that made its way to TikTok fame.
Yeah. So I got moved in that sharp right-hander, and so we were side by side down that straightaway. I'm not gonna lie, I came down into him a little bit. Obviously, at the time, I didn't know it, and I didn't think of flipping him off. I don't know how that was my first reaction or why, but and then once I kind of did that little loop, I knew I had to keep it out of the tire barriers because that looked expensive. So it popped it back into gear and pushed in the clutch and restarted it, and we were good to go.
When did you first find out that clip went viral? Was it just shortly after you posted it, or did it just take like a whole while for it?
It was relatively quick after. About a day after, like, I don't remember how many it had, but it was growing pretty quick, and now it's kind of stopped growing. It's at like 40-something thousand, but it's cool. I've wondered what it was like to get a viral TikTok. So,
Not gonna lie, when I found it, there was like 2,200 people. I was like, "Oh, this shit's golden. We gotta have this guy on now." And I like 20 minutes later, I get a message from you after I messaged you, like, "Yeah, I'll come on. When are y'all free?" And I'm like, "Yes, finally." But next question I have for you: where do you want to go in your career from here? I mean, I don't know if this TikTok's helped you with any sponsorships or anything. I mean, we're on board if you're going to be on government like this all the time. We love this kind of shit.
Oh, hell yeah.
I mean, it hasn't helped a whole lot with sponsorships. It's just hold on, I'm gonna turn some light on really quick. It's dark in here. One sec.
Yeah, he's gonna plug his sponsors right now with that car. That's what it was.
All right.
Exactly.
There we go. That's way better. So, as far as like a racing career goes, I don't really have any plans for anything at the moment, like with what I want to do. I'd love to go to NASCAR or race sprint cars professionally if something works out that way. But like in the industry now, I'm kind of old. I know it sounds ridiculous, but and I kind of live in the wrong part of the country, so I'd have to move and but like let's say 10 years down the line, I honestly just like to have a job where I can make enough money to still race for fun and be enjoying it, whether it's local or traveling or whatever it is.
Now, so after that entire, TikTok incident, do you have any rivals now? Are there any like new faces where you're just like, ooh, I don't like you or anything like that?
Well, actually, I got that guy that made contact with me. I got him back the next race pretty bad, and I saw him last week, and I was racing in Fayetteville, and I think we're cool now. Talked a little bit after that happened anyway, so yeah, we both got in a wreck together, and I mean, that's part of it. I think we're good now. So no new rivals. They come and go.
That brings me up to the next question. Do you like being the aggressive guy, or do you like to kind of just log laps out there?
I think you got to have a mix. Like you obviously can't just be logging laps, because then you might be a top 10 guy, but you won't be contending for wins. You need some aggression, but obviously you can't be over aggressive either, because it always catches back up to you, whether you get retaliated or you wreck yourself or whatnot. So you got to kind of find a mix.
So I'm not too familiar with the racing world, like around where you're from. What are like some of the notable drivers that you have? Like, do you have any role models from your local area of racing?
I don't necessarily have any role models from around here, but there's some people that are pretty big in the late model and modified world. The Scott brothers, Stormy and Johnny, I think they're running the World of Outlaw Tour this year with late models. John Carney II in sprint cars is pretty well known. There are a couple others, but those are the two that are kind of doing stuff right now.
Yeah, because I'm in Alabama. The Southeast has a million drivers from down here, and then of course the Midwest has guys like Ty Majeski and.
I mean, he's got Chris Buescher.
Yeah, I'm just
In
not
Ohio,
familiar
we got
with
Blaney.
drivers from out there.
We don't care about you.
Well, that's the
Ohio's
thing.
not real.
Yeah,
You also
live
got
in the state.
Gas Chambers.
Actually, I don't really consider Chris Buescher from around here, because like I'm like right on the border of New Mexico, and he's kind of closer to like Central Texas. So I mean, I'm a 5-minute walk to New Mexico, if I'm being honest. So I barely consider myself from Texas. I just kind of got lucky.
John?
Joseph.
Or wait a minute. No, it's your turn, John.
Yes.
Yeah,
What we
Is
doing
it my
here?
turn or your turn, John?
Who are what's
I guess it's
the
Johnson.
track you dream to race at one day? Like in any track in the world.
Homestead looks pretty fun. I don't know if I'd be any good, but running the wall there looks pretty fun.
Run the
Auto
wall.
Club too, before that happened. So now that's gone.
Just don't be like Blaney.
R.I.P. NASCAT.
Oh,
Yeah,
actually, he didn't hit the cat. That was from the wall.
Yeah, we got a picture.
That was the red from him scraping the
there's
wall.
a picture of the cat, and
Unless
then you just see Blaney. He got
I
nowhere
saw
to go.
that he was close.
It's either him or Joey. It's one of the Penske cars.
My theory is that it was Bubba, because Bubba overheated,
Bubba's
around
problem
that.
Yeah, that
he
was
had
like shortly after.
Bubba had a blocker
Yeah.
in front of his radiator for some reason, because Toyota thought it would be a good
I don't
idea.
know. A cat can block a radiator up pretty good.
I think so.
You
I
know,
think
always
the cab have that
stop your
covered.
horn before you start your car in the winter.
I'm just saying. Blaney.
I mean,
Blaney,
wasn't there
hey,
like a squirrel incident?
all I'm
or
saying
something
is
at
Blaney
the
ran the
Glen?
cat over, and then later on in the race, the big accident happened.
Well,
because of Blaney.
wasn't there like a squirrel or something that somebody in the
didn't get
Xfinity
hit,
series
though.
ran over? No, I thought.
Squirrels. The squirrels never get hit. Just the black.
That was
cat.
that F1.
I mean, I've
No.
seen a LMP3 car fucking destroy a deer. I mean, that
That's a
that
new
is.
one. I haven't
I
seen
would
that.
I
clip.
would have
That's-
to I would have to look, but I'm pretty sure that something like that happened.
While we're on this subject, have you come close to hitting anything not supposed to be on the track?
not on a race car. No, I've had a couple close calls with actually a deer once.
So you're not Tony Stewart or Clint Boyer. So
No. God damn.
Yeah, Steve.
Breaking news, not
Steve
going to
gets dark.
Stuart Haas.
Breaking news, boys. We are not getting sponsored by Stuart Haas.
There goes
I'm
that.
okay with that.
I don't
Oh.
expect any of the drivers.
Back on course because
Back on
we can
course.
save the
Yeah,
NASCAR discussion for the
We're
NASCAR
way out in
segment.
left field already.
Yep.
All right,
Yeah.
last question that I have.
We actually do
Yeah.
have the last question.
At least written down.
So back to NASCAR for just a second. What if you could race in any era? I mean, any era whatsoever in NASCAR history. Which era would you choose and why?
Probably like the late, like for pretty much when I was a kid. So like from 2005 to I don't know 2017. I honestly really like the look of the COT car, and I like the 2014 Gen 6 package. That looked pretty fun. And honestly, I like the playoffs. Like it's honestly not really fair as a driver, but the entertaining part, or it looks entertaining, and I think I'd kind of like that. So
If you were
good
so
mix
kind of
of
yeah, I'm sorry. So kind of on that same wavelength. If there was like a specific team back in those like from 07 to 17, what team would you want to drive, or would you want to drive for or driven for?
probably Hendrick. I've kind of always liked him. Yeah, I always liked Dale Jr. growing up because I like the color red, and I remember the red Budweiser car, and that's on number 8 too. So, probably Hendrick. Yeah.
But yeah, that was the last question we had written down. I'm not going to say it's the last question because every week, we have the list of questions, and then we'll spend 10 minutes afterwards when these guys keep coming up with questions to ask. So I don't have anything else to ask you. I'll bow out. But if anybody else has anything,
Yeah, I got nothing else.
You play any other sports or watch any other sports?
I used to play baseball, but that was it. Never. I actually tried football and basketball too. I was never any good. I got my shit kicked in every time I played those. But,
Do you watch anything when you're in your free time?
yeah, no, I used to watch baseball, and yeah, I just kind of got out of it. I pretty much just watch different kinds of racing.
Well, being from Texas, what's your baseball team?
The Rangers. I never.
Okay,
really
that's
liked
better
the
than the.
Astros.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
That's better
So-
than the Astros. I hate
Yeah.
the bastards.
Astros
I
are
hate
like
the Astros.
other side of the country for him.
It's
As big
this
as
is
Texas
about a
is.
12-hour drive.
So all right, I lied. I had one other question. So
All right, cool.
besides
Kick 'em out.
Cup series, like NASCAR racing and all that stuff, what's like your other favorite racing series to watch, like Formula One, IndyCar?
Probably World of Outlaws sprint cars.
Hell yeah.
Or
If you
even
could
just
do-
watching watching my friends race sprint cars is fun, like over in California or through the country. It's any kind of sprint car racing pretty much. And I like Supercross and motocross too. So
If you could do World of Outlaws, would you want to do Bristol?
no.
Oh, come on.
No. I mean I'd probably have to if I ran the schedule, but no. I didn't want to.
Yeah. Bristol is insanely banked for those cars.
It's
I just
yeah, and it doesn't even
sitting
really
like
put on
what?
a good race
That?
either.
It's more like
It's like
I don't know.
yeet.
It's kind of like it's deep. I know
Like
that. What is
yeet.
it? What's the banking
35?
in Bristol? I
It-
was thinking it was 36.
Bristol is much more of an asphalt as far as the banking. It's friendlier towards asphalt than it is dirt. Not saying that. I mean, there have been some good dirt
Except
races
for
there,
410s. 410s got the record.
but the late models, though, the way those things are built and
Yeah, I know.
skewed, that's
They're not
Oh,
meant to do this. They're meant to just
yeah,
kind of slight
yeah,
banking.
not this.
yeah. They're not meant to be 90 degrees. Anybody else got anything like officially they want to ask? Because if not, we can go ahead and move on.
yeah, I got nothing else.
No, nothing.
I'm
Damn,
good.
guys, am I that boring?
No, no. This is
Please
about. We run out of questions. In all honesty,
15 minutes is usually how long the actual interview portion lasts.
It
I
was
mean,
fuck off.
Yeah.
so what y'all want to talk about? Hockey, football, whatever.
let's start with the obvious and with URN. Let's start NASCAR.
Well, yeah, let's start NASCAR.
Yeah.
Here, all right, let me go ahead and say this. I can't, like-
let me see. I got this. Joe Gibbs is a dumbass.
all
All right,
right.
I'm good.
Okay.
So I caught the later half of this race. So obviously let's run
That blocks out the-
let's
Let's go back to
run
how it
through,
was.
the
Make
top
sure y'all
the,
clip that,
top
by the way.
10. Kyle Busch obviously gained the win at Auto Club, final race of the 2 mile configuration. I'm really sad to see it go. I
5
really
wins,
am.
3 teams. He's the GOAT.
Yeah, like
I mean,
I'm not
honestly,
gonna lie.
I'm seeing it now.
But before this weekend, I just kind of thought of Auto Club as just, it's all right. But that was a pretty dang good
Dude,
week
I
of
love.
racing
Yeah.
for the last week.
I mean,
I've,
last
I've
2
always
years.
loved Auto Club, and then when they put this new car on there, it just rekindled the fire.
Yeah, to
Auto
be
Club
fair,
puts on
though,
great
20
races.
2015 through 2018, just in general, was not fun to watch.
Doing this,
It didn't matter the track.
sliding around, wearing your tires out, that's fun racing.
So we never asked Aydan, who is your Cup driver?
Dude, I'm gonna be honest. I got way too many that I root for.
After so you
Top
did
three,
what I
top
did after
three,
Dale
top
retired. You just said, "Okay, I'm not picking a favorite driver. I'm just going to root
well,
for a bunch of them."
Yeah, I was kind
Let's go
of
top 3 at least. Let's go at least top 3.
top 3. Probably Kyle Busch. Well, I guess not Kurt Busch anymore, but
Retired.
Kyle Busch, Brad Keselowski, and Chase Elliott.
Okay.
Hey,
Solid.
Two
let's
of those
go.
are okay. That third one,
Yeah,
They don't like
Aydan.
Chase. I do.
You
We
mean
like
Chaz
Chase.
Elapete?
We just like fucking with people about him.
Yeah,
They
especially
don't
me.
like. They don't like Chase
Hey.
Elliott fans.
Hey,
Smash it over your head and chug it like RJ. Aydan, do you know who RJ is?
No.
Oh
Okay.
God.
You
We're
might
good.
have stumbled
Don't-
across him on
no,
TikTok.
just keep going.
Just keep going. Just keep going.
He-
But all right,
Can we just talk about how Kyle Busch almost won the first 2 races back to back
Yeah.
that is
Yeah,
true.
let's
with
talk
his
about
new
that.
team?
I almost
Yeah.
won all 3 of them.
I'm just gonna say,
Yeah,
if he would have done,
Clash too.
Pure fucking dominance is what that was.
Exactly.
All the way through.
Sheer dominance. I
if
mean,
Jimmy wouldn't have wrecked the 99 until after they crossed the start finish line, he would have won because it would have been a white flag lap.
Yep.
And then Joe Gibbs would have been like kicking stones for the rest of his life.
I've never liked Kyle Busch, but man, he is making Austin Dillon look really good.
Yeah.
Here's the crazy part. Austin's been secretly get a top 10 at a random ass track.
Yeah.
it's true.
I don't know. I think
mean,
this
I-
is the
I think
second
RCR
rise of
back.
You'll
RCR.
be watching, no one will say his name, no one will talk about him. You look at the pile on it. Oh, Austin Dillon's top 10. Or
Yeah.
he's in
So,
fucking very back. It's
so
one or the
I
other.
honestly think RCR is on a comeback. I really do truly believe that RCR might be on a comeback this season.
That's because they
I
finally
don't
got a good
think-
driver.
I think they
No
kind of
offense, Tyler
started
Reddick,
it
he's
last
young.
year.
Yeah, last year
Like-
with Reddick, they were really
The 8 car last year, I think, is probably the best car. They just didn't really. They'd always
Oh.
have something happen.
But now you got that guy driving it.
Yeah,
And guy that
He's
knows what
the
he's doing.
greatest driver of
It's
this generation.
like Tyler's really good, but Kyle's been there and done that plenty of times, so he kind of has that
And he knows everything.
And I mean,
situational
Tyler had
awareness.
what 3 wins last year?
Yeah.
Well, let's talk about
Not
let's
to
talk about
mention all of
Trackhouse.
the times he got screwed, like at the Bristol Dirt Race
Right.
and Auto Club when he
Which-
was it him that blew a tire while leading at Auto Club.
Everyone blew a tire while
I know
they were
everyone
out.
did. But he was one of them.
All right. Two things. What speaking on that tire, let's just be honest. The first year of the next gen was completely trashed. Let's just be completely honest here. It was completely fucking trashed.
Still good.
It was
Still better than the year
racing.
before.
The racing and everything still great. It was just the tires that just would not
That's because the teams kept fucking the tires up. NASCAR literally and Goodyear told him, "This is as low as you can drop it." But NASCAR made it where you can't fix nothing on the car, so you can't drop the springs or any of that
right.
to help the tire pressure, which would
That's what-
alleviated all the tires blowing out. And even Harvick's crew chief said that shit. Ronnie Childers said that.
Right. So and also, on another
Shut
note,
up! Quit whining.
I
also
thought we
on
were
another
talking to
note,
Joey for a second.
I know. Also
They're
on another
the
note,
porch crying.
let's talk about Team Trackhouse. Let's talk about Trackhouse racing because obviously Suarez with the top 5 finish. Honestly,
back.
I back to,
Chastain should have won, but that's
yeah,
Eh.
Chastain. Well, I mean, okay, let's
He wasn't fast at the end.
right.
What was
mean,
that
let-
final gap? It was like 23 car lengths or something like that. It was
It
something
was like 3
Fucking
seconds.
Out, yeah.
3.5
Yeah.
seconds.
something freaking absolutely ridiculous.
So I do feel like Trackhouse is going to be a championship contender again this year. That's a strong. I know it's a very way too early prediction, but when we talk about Vegas this week, I'll go a little bit more in depth with it because Chastain.
We're back at Vegas.
Yeah, we're back at Vegas this week, boy.
Remember the last time we were there?
Bowman's
Oh,
getting
yeah.
back into another win. I'm
Oh
calling.
yeah,
him.
but
Who is?
I have my
Larson's
picks.
getting smashed again.
I'm
Don't
telling
let me go
you,
get my Bubba hat.
I am patiently waiting on that RWR victory.
Shut up. That has never happened.
Rick Ware's
I-
never going
Rick
to
Ware-
I
Okay.
swear to God,
Hey.
I want to see it happen.
They
You will
won't
see
even-
it, and it'll be Stingray Rob.
No, okay, all right. See, all right,
Okay,
all right.
now that might
Yeah,
happen.
the only Rick Ware driver we can talk positively about is Stingray Rob, and that's
It's
because
'cause
he's
the
been on
others-
the show.
Yeah,
And he's
others
at Dale
haven't. They
Point.
suck.
Yes. But, all right.
Anyways,
so, you know what?
They
I
won't
will-
even
all
win
right.
a rain shortened race.
All right, I will. All right, Steve. So
Mhm.
I told everybody about the old bet that I have going right now currently. So the entire bet is if I have to get all my platforms up to 1,000, and then I'll wear a maid outfit on stream. That's a promise. That is a promise and a guarantee. But I will even one up this even more. If Rick Ware Racing wins a race this season, I will wear a maid outfit for 2 podcast episodes. For two episodes.
I want to.
And also, you guys get to choose what I get to do on stream.
Okay. Well,
That's
speaking of Rick Ware
violent.
Racing and a
That's
bet,
violent.
I know
Hope
John's
you
gonna
like
want to abuse it,
Starbucks.
but
I need to update my little bet. So at first, my bet was that if Cody Ware wins at Talladega or just any race, if Cody Ware wins a race, I will shave my head. I will lose my luscious locks. I'll shave my head. But
John has that
There-
bet with Corey.
recently, there was a fantasy scheme of him in an anime car.
Yes, for the love of God, that needs to happen.
Yes, that
I'm
needs
just-
to
let me
happen.
finish.
That-
If he wins in an anime paint scheme, which is something that will never happen,
You never know.
to, cel-
You never
to
know.
celebrate, not on top of shaving my head, to celebrate the anime aspect of it, I will commit ritual suicide and disembowel myself, just like my samurai ancestors did in ancient Japan, just to really honor the tradition.
Oh, I thought she was gonna get an animated chick on your ass tattoo.
No,
No,
no.
I'll commit- I will
That's
commit
also
ritual
a
suicide.
Japanese
Reed,
tradition.
you have to wear the maid outfit with me. You have
Yeah,
to wear the
okay,
maid
so
outfit.
I have to wear a maid outfit while I die. That's yeah, I'll wear a maid outfit while I disembowel myself.
I really hope the anime, we have a
I'm
senpai
hoping,
Cody.
dude,
That'd be
I'm fucking
freaking
hoping.
hilarious.
Yeah, my bet is that if Kyle Larson races at Talladega Dirt Track, I will buy a ticket.
This
Oh,
is
that's
You know-
stupid. Come on.
We're all gonna be there. What the hell do you mean?
I'm not gonna be there.
great
JP,
bit.
that Saturday night, if I wasn't already going to a concert in Birmingham that night after the races, I would 100% go to the dirt track. But I'm going to a concert, so
Who the?
Yo, could
You
somebody
pick a
give me
concert
plane
over a
ticket
race?
to Alabama?
I got the tickets before I knew what date Talladega was in the spring. So I mean,
Yeah, I have John
Well,
Mayer tickets the day of convention, and I'm still going.
wait, you got what tickets today?
John Mayer.
Oh,
So Aydan,
Yeah, what's up?
give me a hot take on what you think is going to happen at Vegas.
I don't know. Kyle Busch was good there last year. I think I can see like Truex winning. I don't really have a hot take. Like, I think it's just gonna be a pretty normal weekend.
I
Well,
think
mean, John has his pick already. He has his pick for this.
as far as our
weekend.
picks for this week, I'm feeling good about Truex, and I'm feeling good. And I'm feeling
I mean,
good.
if he has the same luck like last year,
I'm just saying, I'm feeling good about Bowman backing into another win at Vegas.
I'm saying that.
I don't know
I
why
can
it
see
feels
I can see him winning a couple this year, but I don't think it's gonna be this weekend.
Maybe
I
Phoenix.
think,
As far as my official pick goes,
What's
yeah,
the-
that's possible.
What's the sponsor for this race?
Pala Casino, I think.
No, that's
South
just did
Point
that one.
Casino.
Oh, then
South
never mind.
Point. Okay,
South
never
Point
mind. We're
Casino.
good.
Oh wait, no, wait,
Not
is it South Point?
Yeah, South Point's the one in Vegas.
Vegas has two
I
races
thought that. Oh wait, no, I thought it was the Pennzoil.
because they have a Pennzoil and a South Point.
Pennzoil is the fall one.
Hey,
well, then we're
Reed,
good.
why don't we pull one of the comments and
No. We're
Don't
not
do
pulling
no,
these
no,
comments.
don't do his
We're
comment.
not giving Reese attention.
You don't
okay,
give
Reese,
Reese
I
attention.
tried. I'm sorry, buddy. I know
He's
you.
not watching
you-
anymore. We can
He's not
offend
even
him.
watching. He got
Oh,
off.
wow.
No one,
He's not
everyone
watching.
left.
Well, in other words, screw you, Reese, since you're not watching anymore.
I said that earlier.
Oh, well, then I'll say it again.
Said that when.
One more time.
Reese is
One more
saying.
time.
Anyways, as far as my official pick for this weekend, give me Truex. I don't know why. It feels right. Give me Truex.
So
You could have been a little more original. You didn't have to copy me.
Well,
so
Damn.
okay, so let me so just touched on Trackhouse. just a
Yeah,
tad bit.
you picking Chase. We know.
I will
I'm
pull
not
up
no
the
no
odds
oh
things
no
this
au contraire.
MICKEYMOUSE.
I got a more realistic championship than Chase.
So all right, Trackhouse. I am not gonna lie. They
Clip that
are gonna
too.
be looking strong this year. I've got Ross winning. I think Ross or Suarez winning.
Are we gonna have practice this week, or is it gonna
Yes.
snow again?
I don't think it's gonna snow there now.
I didn't think it snowed at Auto Club either. I think
Yeah.
got some inches.
I think that's gone. I think it's moved on.
I sure
Swamp,
hope
who you
so.
got?
I don't know. I'll come back to me.
Okay. JP, go ahead.
So last year we saw 23-11 looking really good at mile and a halfs. So that's why I have Tyler Reddick winning this race. You know, they have a really good car. Bert showed it last year.
I think
John
they'll
was
win.
not
again.
happy with that comment.
I think Bubba showed it too. Just saying.
Just
I
saying.
mean, Bubba had a top 5 car last season.
Bubba dominated his race. He won,
Well, after the leader wrecked out, yeah.
and the one he didn't win, he dominated.
After he wrecked, yeah.
No, the one that Kevin stole from.
Oh yeah.
Or sorry, the one that Joey let Kevin steal. Cause fuck you, Joey.
So, John, make your pick because I got racing stuff to talk about, but it's not NASCAR related.
I got one more. I got to pick two.
Oh, yeah, you too,
Nobody
Steve.
cares.
Hurry up.
Brad. I got bad Brad.
Ooh.
RFK's going to come out strong, not just because I'm a Blue Oval
They've
guy.
been looking strong too.
I don't
knows?
see that
RFK has been
happening.
looking strong. They seem
mean,
more of a super speedway powerhouse than a mile and a half.
Yeah, I don't see him winning on. I don't see him winning on a mile and a half. I can see him winning at Vegas or not Vegas. I don't know what I'm saying. I can see him winning at a short track this year though.
Yeah.
Like Phoenix or
No, like Martinsville or Bristol or Richmond because they were pretty good at all three of those.
Yeah, true.
last year.
That's true.
I want to say Bubba, but I'm gonna try to be realistic too. I just want to say Bubba to piss all the boomers off.
I mean, I can see that happening. He was pretty quick there in the fall last year before everything happened, and then
If they wouldn't have bored him off of 4, he probably could have won.
probably. I think he had a good enough car to win. Same like he looked like he did at Kansas.
I'm gonna say Joey.
That
Joey's,
also feels right.
Joey's the king of Vegas for some reason.
Is it
Yeah.
sponsored by Pennzoil this year?
Yeah, because it's Pennzoil.
Yep.
Yeah, he's winning it.
Also,
Wait, this one's
he's got that
Pennzoil?
Steve Park. He's got that Steve Park throwback.
That's
I'm in love
Darlington.
with that. Not gonna lie.
Wait, this one's the Pennzoil?
Yep.
Oh yeah, he's winning. He always wins the Pennzoil race,
Yep.
or always almost wins.
He either comes in the top 5 or he wins the race.
Or Kyle wins back to back. Fuck it.
I'd be fine with that.
So while we're on the topic of racing and we've got all our picks made, just want to do a little promo. So I know me and I think JP, and I don't think anyone else, but me and JP, maybe Steve, I don't know, are going to be at the Alabama 200 at Montgomery Motor Speedway this weekend, getting some content, interviews. So just wanted to throw that out there. The biggest race for Montgomery this year.
Can I point something out?
What?
The 2 people at the top. I found it kind of hilarious.
Hold up.
We were talking about Vegas.
Oh,
Oh my
Funny.
god.
They put Dale on the bottom. What the hell?
With Mickey Mouse.
With Mickey Mouse.
Yeah.
but yeah, Alabama 200 this week, getting some content. Be on the lookout for interviews and other stuff. It's going to be a fun race. JP's first asphalt race somehow.
That is true.
Not
Really?
only that,
You've never been
if
to
y'all
West
if y'all were paying attention on the channel earlier today, we just released the interview with
Chase Bradley.
Yep.
Yeah, he'll be there. He'll be running in the 200, our guest from last week.
edited by ya boy.
He's
We
going to
gotta-
win.
We got to, let's see, Spradlin, he's been on the show. He'll be there.
Win.
I hope he wins.
If he wins, he said that he was coming on every single episode,
Yeah.
and I'm holding him
Gotta
to
get
it.
him on.
I'm holding him to it. If he
Dylan
wins, he better be
Fetcho.
on every week.
We've interviewed Dylan Fetcho for the website. He's going to be there. He's going to be fast. I don't think anybody else that's running there has been on the show because Michael Hind isn't going to be there and Jackson's not going to be there. Those are the only other late model people we've had.
When's your next race, Aydan?
It is next weekend, March 10th and 11th at Vado Speedway Park in Legends. It's a 2-day
Yeah.
show.
All right, you got to keep up the streak of getting top 3s.
Yeah. Get us a top 3.
Yeah.
I mean,
Every guest has gotten a top 3.
I'm hoping to just win both of them this weekend, but
Fuck it, that
We'll
works
take
too.
that too.
That's easy,
it'd be a lot easier.
So,
Uh,
are you racing in Alabama at any point this year?
Say no.
no, but
Georgia?
North Carolina probably in November, if anything.
Man.
Man,
Not
so
that far.
legend cars don't
It's a
come out
long-
to speedways.
Wait, where at North Carolina?
Probably Fayetteville.
That's too far. That's
Yeah.
outside the damn world.
It is. It's,
Actually, that wouldn't be that long of a drive for me. It's like 5.5 hours.
It is more than 5.5
That
hours.
is a 9. That is about a 12-hour drive for me.
You can
Just
fly.
engineer a missile to fly there.
You
Take one
can't
of
be
your
talking
gas
about what I
chambers.
do, okay?
Hey, you. Take your gas chamber down there.
Yeah, your Ohio gas chamber train.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Transportation Secretary Buttigieg says it's all nice and good.
Your water's not contaminated.
That's fine. It's
Listen,
not
our
Flint.
guys
Hey,
have no idea what the fuck they're doing.
You don't live in Flint. You're good. It's not contaminated.
Oh,
Exactly.
Yeah, the water's not the problem. It's just, the wild.
caustic air.
It's just
Yeah.
everything else.
It's just the shit in the water that's bad, not the water.
So, I I guess moving on from racing now, what y'all want to talk about next?
Wait,
Let's talk
you
about
don't
baseball.
we have an Xfinity series in trucks this week?
Oh,
yeah,
shit.
we do.
Oh wow. Well, I already got my pick.
Cutter wins.
Snyder. Wait, Snyder's still
Did
working
you
in the
just pick
Xfinity.
Myatt Snyder?
I want Myatt Snyder to win a race.
Yes.
I really like
Get-
Myatt Snyder.
Give me Jesse.
Get out of here.
What do you have against Myatt Snyder?
Exactly.
The only thing I know him
can't
for
be
is
any-
hitting
he
the
can't be
fence
any-
at Daytona at 200 miles an hour.
He
Well,
can't
sorry,
be
100.
any worse than Joe Graff Jr.
Are
Joe
you
Graff
are?
Jr.
Question mark.
Get
Who's that?
Joe Gibbs ride.
I don't know who that is.
He once
Exactly.
failed to qualify.
I
in
don't
RCR
pay attention to
equipment.
this.
Yeah,
Scrub.
Joe Graff Jr. is the guy who failed to qualify for a race in an RCR car.
Yeah, I know.
It's impressive.
It's garbage.
How do you
Even
fail to
Nelly
qualify
Decker
in an
could do
RCR
that.
car in top cup
I
tier?
could do that.
What?
I
Fail
can't
or
even
make
drive an
Yeah,
H
one of us
pattern
can get an
gearbox.
RCR car and qualify
fail
for a
to
race.
qualify or make it?
No,
Should I
like,
qualify the damn
Okay.
Rick Ware car?
I mean, Rick
I'd
Ware.
hold
No,
myself
Rick
to
Ware
that,
cars
too.
make it regardless.
I just want to see somebody jump in Decker's car and then go win.
As far as the truck race
Just to
goes this
show
weekend,
y'all.
just imagine putting Kyle Busch in there halfway through the race, 13 laps down, and he comes back and wins it.
not by a little bit, by like 4.5 car lengths.
Tosses the keys
as
back
far
to
as
her.
the as far as the truck race, Jake Garcia is going to be making his first start this year because Chase Elliott was driving his truck at Daytona because he wasn't old enough, but now he's old enough, so this is actually his first race of the year. I hope he
Matt
does.
Crafton.
I just hope Deegan don't get fucking taken out again. Just
You
saying.
same
Ron
here.
Hornaday.
Ron Hornaday? Yes.
Ron Hornaday.
Hold up, he's
Ron
racing.
Hornaday.
He's not dead.
He's not. No.
I didn't know he was
Uh,
racing. Shit, fucking Ron.
If we're fine,
Y'all-
Rick
Are we
Rock.
talking? Wait, are we
Ain't he-
talking for the
Wait.
truck race?
Ain't he in the Hall of Fame already?
If they had a Hall of Fame,
He
Hall of
might
Fame for
be.
third
I think
place.
he just got inducted.
Okay, NASCAR Hall of Fame takes all drivers of all NASCAR related shit.
yeah, because like Mike Stefanik was in it a few years ago. He was just a modified guy.
And
You know-
he's the GOAT modified.
You know
And
who's
I'm
in
pretty
the
sure
Hall of Fame?
Hornaday's in
Legend
there.
Red Farmer.
Yeah,
No, better.
the legend himself, Red
Still
Farmer.
better.
When you gonna get him
Better.
on, Reed?
Who's better than that?
Fiddles.
The
Jackson.
Harmonator is in the Applebee's Hall of Fame. That is true.
That is another Birmingham local.
Yeah,
Fucking love that man.
What the fuck do you do to get in there? Eat all, the whole
So-
thing?
My pick for this week for the truck
Hey.
series, Matt Crafton wins at Vegas.
Is it sad? I don't even know who's in the truck series.
I'm just gonna
I'd-
pick him because he's my guy, and I just want him to win the damn race already. Give me Hocevar.
Fuck it.
I'd like Kosovar. That's a good
Grant
pick.
and Finger, because
I really do like
Another
Grant.
Alabama native. You're just,
Exactly.
Yeah, is
Steve
He's
couldn't
from
get him
he's
on.
from Mobile, right?
Yeah,
Fairhope, which is basically Mobile.
Honestly, I don't really know who's all in the truck series. Well, I do. It's just I don't know who's good now. So I'll go with Stuart Friesen. I don't know if their trucks are any good at the moment, but
Yeah, he's still solid.
and probably Xfinity.
Tell me who.
What?
When the truck series heads over to Knoxville, let me know because I want to go back to Tennessee so badly.
It's not Knoxville,
They don't
Tennessee.
run
You
Knoxville,
idiot.
Tennessee.
Oh my god.
I'm
They run,
sorry,
about
they
Nashville?
run the dirt track
Iowa.
in Knoxville and Iowa.
Iowa.
Can't
There
I'm
ain't
believe it.
sorry, my brain's
The
still a little
only
fried right
thing
now.
In
My brain's
Knoxville,
still a little fried.
Tennessee, is Neyland Stadium.
it's a toilet bowl. You ever been there? They have like broken windows.
What?
Hey
Neyland Stadium?
JP and Reed, you Rocky Top? Do I need to play it?
No, we don't
Oh,
need to play
you
right
don't
now.
need
Shut
to
up.
play
Kid Steve, get him off.
Okay,
Big Q.
that problem is taken care of.
Thank fucking god.
Okay.
Don't need
What the
that.
hell? No, I'm just kidding.
Great job. Now you guys no, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
What do you?
I'm so sorry. My brain currently is
Trash.
it's all over the place right now. Yeah.
I mean, mine's worse, and I still know where Knoxville is.
But anyway.
Quit whining.
Well, is it time to hop
Anyways.
over to other sports?
Yeah, we've been on
There-
NASCAR
is
for.
there-
Hold up.
This is the longest we've been on racing, and I couldn't tell you how long.
Yeah, we
Steve,
got.
who you pick?
It's been 40 minutes. It shows.
That's actually impressive.
Steve,
What?
Who'd you pick?
I
We're moving
don't really
on.
know anybody in the truck series anymore.
Just pick
Give
a
me
truck driver. Fucking Haley Deegan.
Ross
Fuck it.
Carruth.
yes,
Roger
yes.
Hey, he
Oh,
might
Daniel.
win.
Daniel Dye.
He won't win.
He won't, but I like him. So,
That's 'cause
anyways,
he
let's
crushes
move on.
balls.
So, Steve, hockey or baseball? Which is it? Which you?
Let's
Baseball.
start with baseball. Aiden, if you just feel like you want to dip at any time, you're more than welcome. If
Yeah,
you
yeah.
want to hang with us, just
Come
hang
listen
with
to
us.
Stupidity that's about to come.
It's about to get rough here in a minute.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Listen. I have
30.
Nats suck. Yankees suck. Boston sucks. Cubs suck, especially Dansby. Detroit sucks.
you.
Philly sucks. Both that game sucks.
That bottom row is
Can I-
just
Sorry,
dog
that's
shit.
awful.
So-
The Rockies suck. I don't even know. I think Toronto sucks. Just the Twins suck.
Everybody
KC
sucks.
Everybody
Uh,
sucks.
That whole game right there sucks. White Sox are better than the Cheaters, and then the two A's are just dumb as fuck.
All right, hold
in
on,
LA.
hold on. Really quick. I just want to say this. Everybody in baseball steals signs. The Astros just got caught. It's not cheating. It's
Oh, we know.
innovating.
Oh yeah.
I just did it worse than everybody else.
They got caught,
I never liked the Astros before, but I gotta respect it that they did that. I think it's cool.
They're just feeding their kids.
Like if you
Still got fucked up.
if
by
you
the
don't
wins.
if you
So,
don't
I
like
gotta-
the whole cheating thing, then I don't know what y'all are doing watching NASCAR.
no.
Yeah, if you're not cheating, you're not winning.
Hey,
No.
I'm just saying.
All right, so watched the last week's episode, and I got to throw my hat in the ring for way too early World Series predictions. And I'm not saying the Cleveland Guardians are going to make it to the World Series.
It's not
I'm
happening.
saying
They're making
it's
a
not happening.
playoffs.
Not for a while. But
Yeah,
in
we know.
my
Y'all
honest
didn't make the
opinion,
playoffs.
Giants are going to win the World Series.
Bro, they couldn't even win last year.
Oh, that's a good one.
All right. If the
All
Braves if the Braves don't win, I can't pick the Braves. Give me the Mariners.
Okay, so Aiden, we've discussed some of this already, but this is 108 stitches since we should introduce this for the
Okay.
for the podcast.
Yeah. I don't know why
Um,
Steve didn't do that.
I was going to, but people started talking. Anyways, so we are 30 days out from opening day. Just about everybody on here, except probably 2, maybe 3 of us, are Atlanta fans, which is disgusting.
Well, that's why we're at the top. Wait, JP, are you a Braves fan?
Chop on.
Excuse me for a second.
All right, look, I get shit because I'm a Yankees fan. Yeah,
Yeah.
fucking
Yeah.
bottom
I'm a
right
Guar-
here.
and I'm a Guardians fan, so what would you really?
That's
expect?
worse.
The reason that we give you crap for being a Yankees fan is not just for the fact you're a Yankees fan. It's the fact that you live half an hour away from the Braves Stadium and are a Yankees fan.
And you were born in Georgia.
Exactly.
Okay, all right,
I don't know what you're doing. You're just a bandwagon.
Thank you.
No.
Like,
I'm
how-
far from a bandwagon.
My
Auburn.
grandpa liked them. Okay,
How are
my
you 30
grandpa
minutes
liked
away?
the Nazis.
Okay, so let me explain something. All right,
Better
so
have a good reason.
my father, diehard Boston fan through and through, all the way through. I don't have a good
choice.
relationship with my father. My mother, diehard New York fan through and through, all the way. So every sport except baseball, I picked Boston. So I'm a Bruins fan. I like the Celtics. Patriots fan. But I hate the Red Sox with a burning passion. Always have. So I chose the Yankees. But most of my family is from that area. So I kind of, blended. But yeah, I picked the Yankees.
Yeah, still not the best reason. If you're asking me. I mean,
Well,
I'm gonna be honest. I still don't know what you're going for. Like,
I don't know. We're still trying for 28.
I'd rather be
Hey,
I'd
you
rather
know,
be a
been
Yankee
12
than
years.
Astro.
Like,
That's all I'm
Boston.
Hey,
saying.
just remember, Steve, you can't buy championships.
Not anymore, apparently.
they're
Braves
trying.
did.
They kind of did.
Yeah, the best we could do is choke one away.
We didn't.
Yeah.
We beat
To the Cubs.
88 win team won.
Yeah,
All
that
the
was.
rest of y'all just suck.
So
But
my best friend.
I mean, I do have to admit, the Guardians are gonna be looking pretty good. We're gonna make it to the playoffs again.
Come here, dummy.
We're not gonna make it far though. I won't lie. I'll be realistic. We're not gonna make it far. We're gonna make it to the playoffs. You know, we'll be in the wild card, but we're not gonna go further than that.
I'll make
that's my
this
point.
an easy one. The New York Mets will get an early season lead and then chug it away.
So
Because of-
every year,
Yeah, basically.
So yeah, just another normal year.
that's a normal. Yeah,
And the
it's
Braves
our
win.
year. They're the Dallas Cowboys of the
Hey.
MLB.
Hey, 6 in a row, boys.
For the NL East, I can see
Yeah.
that. I don't think they're going to win it all this year, but the Braves are definitely going to have a deep playoff run.
Deeper than last year.
I hope.
Good night.
I might be a Yankees fan, but I do go to a shit ton of Braves games, and I will support the hometown team if they make it to the playoffs. That's the only time I support them. But yeah, I mean, I would love to see them have a deep playoff run. They'll definitely win the East.
Acuna will be back full strength now this year. That knee's finally healthy. Whew, that boy's
So,
got
That's
the
it. All right.
fingers.
Here's a good question.
MVP.
All right. Here's a good question for everybody. Who do you think is gonna pitch a perfect game this season?
Perfect
Nobody.
game.
About
Nobody.
3 people.
Nobody.
There's like 13. What is it? No. How many in total? 13
13.
perfect games?
And if there's 2, and I don't see it happening with the new rules too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
It's gonna
Because it has
take.
to be it's going to have to be shared.
Yeah,
The
Speaking
way
of,
pitchers are
And
now.
they bend the shift, which is
Here's
going
how
to
I
lead to a
kinda-
lot more
So
hits.
let me bend it a little bit. Which team's gonna be the first one to? Or well,
It won't be perfect. It'll be a no hitter.
the first no-hitter of the season,
Who has the best pitching staff? Not
I'm
named
going to
Atlanta.
go. Technically, the Mets have the best pitching staff.
yeah.
If you look at numbers,
They're
but
old as shit.
they're all old. So I'm going to throw it out there and say
don't-
the Phillies are going to have the first.
And I don't think
No
the
hitter
Mets
this season.
ever have a damn no hitter with all that money.
Also, can we just
It's always a
say
team
that-
out west that does it first.
Also, can we
Arizona.
just say that?
Like-
Can we say this, please? Oakland, for the love of all that is holy,
Spend some money.
spend some money,
Yeah.
fix up your stadium, or
Spend
and
some
better.
San Diego money.
Here's the problem with Oakland. Kyler Murray makes more money than the whole staff.
It's bad that the roster from 2001 makes more money than they do currently.
Yeah.
Like that's bad. They haven't changed their payroll in 20 years.
That's why
Like
they traded their catcher to the Braves.
I mean, they had so much talent for so many years, and they just couldn't perform. You know, I'm talking to you, Los Angeles Angels.
New York Yankees.
At least we make the playoffs.
Yeah, because all the balls are juiced.
Because who remembers who makes the playoffs?
The big city teams.
Yeah,
The
that's
teams
about
that
it. Hey,
have
we
good
made the
money.
playoffs.
One World Series in 27 years. Y'all think y'all own the world.
We own the South.
Yeah, we
That's
own the
true.
South.
They definitely own the South.
And the South's the only part
Well,
of the that matters.
I put
Yeah.
I'll put the Braves next to Tampa Bay competing for the South.
All right.
Okay.
That's a solid.
as
We'll
as
kick
a
their
Rays
ass.
fan, as a Rays fan,
We'll kick
on
their
top
ass.
of being a Rays fan, the Rays don't have a chance.
He's
The
a
Rays
Rays
never
fan
have
now.
a chance.
Put him down here.
I literally said
thank
the
you.
Rays didn't
Honestly,
have a chance.
thank you, John.
Thanks.
Thank you for
Let's-
ruining my edit.
You're welcome.
Yeah,
Now he's gonna
John
work
likes to
harder.
Mess around with everything.
So, anyways, let's talk about the times and the dates. This is 30 days out, so that would be the 30th.
Oh, good.
So
Counting.
Atlanta starts at 1:05. I'm assuming these are all Eastern time.
No,
I'm pretty
it's
sure that's what I put them in.
Chinese times.
Probably. Atlanta's playing Washington. We follow up with San Francisco again at 1:05, playing the Yankees. We follow that up with Baltimore, who I honestly think might pull off a freaking miracle this year. At
Baltimore makes the
210,
playoffs.
playing Boston. We have the Bruins and the Cubs. The Bruins.
Brewers,
The
you mean?
Brewers. I'm sorry. I'm thinking
Brew.
hockey right now. At 220, we got Detroit. 310 playing
Ew.
Tampa Bay. This is Cabrera's last season.
Yeah, I was about to say Miggy's last
Really?
year. Let's go out in style.
I hope he does something.
He gonna
Um,
do
I'm
something.
changing my World Series pick. Detroit gets their title.
That's almost
Hey,
as funny as
They could
San
have the
Francisco.
Yankees roster and still screw it up.
Yeah,
Well,
it's
the
Detroit.
Yankees have the Yankees roster and still screw it up.
Yeah, we do
Yankees have
every
the Yankees
freaking
roster.
year. Okay, so let's get back to that. So again, Detroit and Tampa Bay at 310. We got the Phillies,
The chokers.
yes, playing Texas, who already has a freaking ace pitcher that's injured and probably going to be out for the remainder of the season.
love to see it. Love to see it.
Then we got the two worst teams in all of baseball, in my personal opinion, the Pirates. Even though they have McCutcheon again this year, this is going to get kind of interesting. He's back to where it all started. This could potentially be his final season as a big leaguer. He's starting to run out of prime, in my personal opinion, but that's just me. Playing Joey Votto, the only Red that I consider to still be a baseball player. We'll hop over, go a little out west here. The Rockies are playing San Diego at 410. We got Toronto playing St. Louis at 410 as well. We got the Twins playing Kansas City. Brent, I know you're probably not watching this. Brent is my cousin. He plays for Kansas City. He is their starting left fielder.
He
Good
should get
luck.
traded.
He was traded. He did play for San Diego.
They should get traded from KC like Georgia did. Come to Atlanta, win the World Series.
I don't know.
Cream of baseball.
We got the Mets probably going to lose in the first game of the season to Miami. That would be perfect.
Thank God.
That's at 410 as well. Then we got the White Sox later on in the afternoon, primetime, at 7:08 playing Houston. And then we go way out west for the Angels and the Athletics, two of the worst teams out west, in my personal opinion, at 10:07. And then we got the Diamondbacks and the Dodgers at 10:10. And the final game is the Cleveland I can't hold a World Series lead versus I constantly get eliminated in the American League West because we have the Astros. That would be Cleveland and Seattle at 10:10.
Count Raleigh though.
But that pretty much wraps it up for the MLB portion and the 108 stitches on my part. Anybody else got anything to add?
Yeah, the Phillies are ass.
I vote we move on to hockey because you got a bunch of hockey graphics I'm waiting to show.
Let's
We got-
freaking go!
Hey, we got hockey trades.
All right.
Yeah,
Big
All
time
right,
hockey
here we
trades.
go.
Let's
Since y'all
start
are
with-
going to hockey and I don't know shit about it, I'm out of here. So
Understand?
if y'all want me back on, just let me know. It was fun.
Awesome.
Anytime.
I still got your number. I'll text you.
Cool.
If,
Anytime.
we'll
Anytime.
talk about potential sponsorships in the future.
Okay,
Yeah,
sounds good.
thanks for coming on,
Also,
man.
if anyone watching this wants to buy my merch, AydanSaunders.com. There you go.
There you go.
Well,
That's the
I'll
plug.
I had to,
put-
I had to
I'll
give
put
one
a
more
little,
plug while
I'll
we're
put
there.
a little thing that I'll put a little thing up there.
I'm on my way looking at this right now.
If you got any sponsors you need to plug, go ahead and plug them.
No, that's it. I'm good. Just the merch.
Sponsors.
All right. Already.
All right.
All right.
Appreciate
I'll
it.
see y'all later. Thank you
I don't
for
know what
having
to
me.
do with my hands.
All right. Off the crossbar.
Have a good
time,
one.
boys.
You too. See ya.
All right.
All right, I got this.
You got this, John? All right, let's party.
Our trade deadline is fast approaching in the NHL, and we have major trades. The greatest Chicago Blackhawk ever has been traded to the New York Rangers. Tyler, your team is ass still. Patrick Kane, number 88, is now in New York City.
You know, I split between the Rangers and Boston. I would love to see Kane retire in Chicago. I mean, man, he's been there, what, 18, 19 seasons?
I don't know if it's been there that long, but he's won everything for them. Like all their dynasty was Patrick Kane and Jonathan Taves and Corey Crawford.
JP, what's your take on that?
Man, if this was 10, 15 or so years ago, I could see this going horribly wrong. But
For
now
Chicago?
Kane's kind of old. He's going back home to New York.
He
I
can still
think
score.
he can still score, but he's not partying on Madison Avenue like he was back then.
He's the old guy in the locker room. Hey, that's how you do this.
He's definitely knows how to win a championship, can talk to the guys in the locker room, and definitely be a leader on that team.
Oh yeah.
I
Like
can
New
see
York-
it going good for New York.
New York just became the most dangerous team in the East. Even though like Carolina might end up winning the East, Carolina's everybody thinks Boston's hot. Carolina's hotter. Carolina's 15-0-1 in their last 16 games. The last time I looked.
Terrible news for your team, John.
Nah, not really. Jonathan Quick has been traded to the Columbus Blue Jackets. Columbus finally got a good goaltender. We got one of their goaltenders. We also got traded for the rights to Buffalo Sabres goaltender that they have somewhere. I think he's in Michigan still. But we got him.
AHL?
No, like Michigan, like college.
Oh,
We got the rights to him for a third-round pick. Jay Quick, I love Quick. Quick is that LA-Chicago battle back in the early 10s was why I originally started watching. Shut up. Started watching hockey.
Bro abuses his dogs. Goddamn.
They abuse whatever's outside because they won't shut up. No one wants to pet them. Sorry. I will. No one else will. But Jonathan Quick got traded to Columbus, which sucks for him. But he was getting older, and he wasn't as sharp as he used to be.
I don't really
Anybody
have I don't have anything to add on Quick. I mean, he was pretty good.
He's the greatest goaltender in LA King history. He's got 57 shutouts. I forget how many wins. Dude's amazing.
Goalies are turning into running backs in the NFL.
And they really are. Like, no one thought Phoenix Complete would be as good as he is this year. And since he's come into the league, since he joined the Kings, shit. He's won more games than any other goalie since December 16th.
So,
You know-
Steve, since we're on the topic of NHL, you want me to show the NHL standings?
Let's run through these
Let's talk
trades
about
real
the other
fast, and then we'll show the NHL standings. I'll take it over from here, John. So Ekholm went from Nashville to Edmonton. I'm pretty sure my autocorrect when I made this graphic butchered the spelling of Edmonton. JP, is that right or is that wrong?
That is very wrong.
With
That's
you being a
very-
Canadian
Very,
fan.
very wrong. We're sorry.
That is
We apologize to all the
god-awful.
Canadians.
Edmonton.
Edmonton. Stupid autocorrect. You know,
We're
this
sorry, Edmonton.
this was probably one of my best hockey graphics I've made, and this is what fucking happens.
That just shows you how irrelevant Edmonton is as a city.
It doesn't even have a
It
correct
doesn't
spelling.
autocorrect to the actual.
No, there's no airport. The nearest airport's like an hour away. So when teams fly there, they have to bus a whole hour to get to downtown where the rink is.
That sucks. And then we have Shea Weber. Dude, this man has been all over the freaking world in the past 4
How are you
seasons.
gonna say LA or Vegas to Arizona?
That's what happened. No, I mean he was what? He started.
It was the
couple-
Habs,
Yeah,
Huh?
he was on Montreal.
not Vegas.
Yeah, then he got traded to Vegas. Then he went to Arizona in a two-way
No.
trade.
The three-way trade. It was just straight to.
Yeah,
Arizona.
The three-way trade means he didn't go from Vegas to Arizona. He went to Arizona. Arizona sent something to Vegas. Vegas sent something to his team. So
Did I misread that?
Yes, terrible.
Oh shit.
What-
Okay. Well, I
what would be the
misread
point
that.
of a three-way trade if you're trading something? Yeah, the end goal is I'm trading this player to this team, so I'm going to trade him to another team and let them trade him to the team that I wanted him to go to.
Yeah, and correct me if I'm wrong. He only has one B in his name too.
He does.
Oh fuck.
Damn, Steve.
Damn.
All right, I made this in
Over
5
two.
minutes.
Best
Okay.
graphic is
The best
garbage.
graphic. I have got so many spelling errors.
And you were gloating about your graphics before we started.
Yeah, I was. It was
Oh,
And the
better.
my
crazy part
graphic.
is
Oh,
you didn't
look at
put
my
all
graphic.
all the trade
Oh, it's
pieces
so
with each
good.
trade.
Okay. Anyways, Weber's been all over the freaking place. He's now in Arizona.
He's on his third team.
Do what?
He's on his third team.
That was four.
Third. I thought it was his fourth.
No,
Nashville.
Montreal,
Have
and then
yeah, okay.
Arizona.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Wait, where was he before Nashville? Or was he always
He
Nashville?
got drafted from Nashville.
Yeah, he
Okay.
started for Nashville.
Okay.
So let's pull up the NHL standings real fast.
All right. Here we go.
As a Habs fan, I'm gonna skip this part.
No,
Oh,
we're
what
not
is
talking
that?
about this. We're-
Eighth in the Wild.
Damn.
Damn.
Jesus.
Yeah,
Oh,
Carey
Hey,
Price is in rehab, so
Detroit mid Red Wings are better than y'all.
I don't even know if you call them mid at this point. They're
what
just
the hell
They're still-
happened to the Capitals? Holy
Still
shit.
mid. Well, Ovi.
Ovechkin's parent died.
Yeah.
Ovi,
Well, I
Ovi
mean,
said, "God, my dad died. I'm going to go to Russia."
he was gone for what, 7-8 days, something like that.
How about
Where
that
were
West
they?
though?
Anyways,
14
let's run this down.
locked in the beach
Is this graphic zoomed in? I think it is.
Yep.
somewhat.
It's as good as we're gonna get it, fellas.
Okay. All right. So let's go to the West real fast.
East.
Dallas. Huh?
We're on
What?
the East Coast. Start on the East.
No.
All right. Well,
Do what you were doing, Steve. Don't let him mess with you.
all right. So we'll start out West. You got Dallas in first in the Central, followed by the Wild in second. You got the Avalanche, who kind of popped out of the. Excuse me. That hurt. Popped out of nowhere here recently. Coming in third. We'll go to the Pacific. We got basically a three-way tie. Two-way currently, but it's a three-way. We got Las Vegas.
Technically four because Edmonton's
Yeah, Edmonton's
tied
not that
with
far
two.
behind. Well, Winnipeg too.
Winnipeg's in the Central.
No, yeah, that's right. Sorry, I forget the divisions in the NHL. So again, Vegas, the Kings, and Seattle. Wild card chase right now is showing Edmonton and Winnipeg. Calgary is still somewhat in there. There's a possibility anything can really happen.
Nashville's close, and then really
After
after
that,
that, they're
Yeah, after that, it's
they're
over.
all dead.
Let's hop over to the East Coast.
I like
Coast
this
that
one.
matters.
I get to talk my shit.
Looky there. Look at number one in the Atlantic still. Ooh,
Just
Boston.
a choke. Just a choke. In
Boston
the
probably
playoffs.
will choke in the playoffs because I'm used to
I'm
it.
calling it now. They're choking in the playoffs. Just because they said, "Oh, we're not worried about the record." Y'all are.
Yeah.
I'm telling you right now. When it gets close to the end of the season, y'all be working for that record, and then gas out.
You know, personally, the only thing that I want to see is that team that's in third in the Atlantic stay out of the playoffs.
Well,
I just hate Tampa Bay. I always have. I don't know why but we're skipping over Toronto, the team that will probably be the first round
they're going to
exit
choke
because
too.
it's every year for them. I feel bad for Toronto.
They're like the Cleveland Indians.
They're so good at golf, though.
Sorry, Cleveland.
Look,
Guardians.
you're probably
My bad.
good at golf. We just offended somebody,
Fuck.
John.
We just
Yeah.
offended.
We just got canceled.
My bad. I forgot y'all white peoples.
John, you're white too.
Except
Okay,
for the
my
fact that the
hey.
Indian chief literally gave the go ahead.
Hey, my great
Spoken like
my,
a true Ohio truther.
my grandmother, full blood Seminole. I can say whatever I want. I go on a casino. Suck it.
Anyways, let's go to the Metro.
Rude,
We got
JP.
we got Carolina. We got the Devils. We got the Rangers coming in third. Wild card. We have the team nobody likes, the Islanders.
Who?
The Island. Yeah, exactly. The
They
Islanders.
had a coach play for the Islanders.
I'm sorry.
And another team that I personally hate
Tell him
because
I'm
I just
sorry.
really hate Crosby, the Pittsburgh Penguins in
thought they
second
were
for the wild
dead.
card. I thought they didn't exist.
Who? They lost 6-0 to some shitty team. I thought they were dead.
Arizona.
Nah, was it?
Yeah, it was Arizona. Yeah,
Them
that's
motherfuckers
bad.
ain't even got a goalie.
Yeah, Well, wait, hold up, Arizona? Yeah, we do.
No, not. I watched Arizona play the other day, bro. They was up 3-1, and they had help because Calgary had an own goal and still got fucking smacked.
After that, it kind of just falls apart. But let's get to the.
Can we talk about how Florida is not in the playoffs?
Were you expecting them to be in the playoffs?
They won the President's Cup last year. You know, they shitted on Greenville with like 2 years left on the contract. And so they are out the playoffs now. So they can suck it.
So, Reed, why don't we go to some ECHL action?
Alrighty, give me 1 second here.
God damn.
All right.
So this one's actually what we like more. We like the ECHL. Well, at least me and John. I don't know how.
What happened to doing AHL?
You know, we haven't really covered the AHL that
Damn,
much.
Joey. You ain't have
Yep.
to leave like that.
Damn, Joe.
Anyways,
I ain't petting you. Go away.
yeah, that's a good question. We don't really cover the AHL that much.
Well,
I don't know. I guess because there's not many teams. There's not. Is there an AHL team in Georgia?
Sorry about that,
No.
y'all.
Yeah. Wait. No.
No. Yeah,
Macon's not an AHL team.
No.
Anyways, ECHL.
Kingdom boys.
Yeah, John's gonna sit there and talk about how great the Swamp Rabbits are. So we'll do like we did West and East divisions. Steelheads are in first currently, holding a sizable lead over the Walleye. Cyclones are in third, and the Fuel are in fourth. If I remember correctly, it's top 4 from each play in the playoffs. Each division is that how the ECHL works? I can't remember.
I forget. No, because we're in the playoffs right now and we're in 5th.
It's from each division. How you're ranked in each division. It's top 4 in each division.
Hmm.
Or not division. Division, not conference.
Probably.
So
Try to go to a game this year. I was in Memphis when we played last year, watching the basketball playoffs.
hopping over to the East, we got the Growlers, the Icemans, and the Everblades in the top 3. Honestly, the East is probably the better division in my personal opinion. But I mean, you do have some interestingness going on over there in the West.
Hey, the I-85 champs get their goalie back. Ryan Bednar is released of his PTO contract with the AHL Canucks.
The Canucks. But
Ron is canceled again.
We're back,
Nothing in the
boys.
Canadians now.
I'm sorry, that's what they're called. The
anyways,
city, but at least I got the team right.
anyways, John's Swamp Rabbits
Kingdom
come to Atlanta here in the next week.
Welcome to the kingdom.
Hopefully lose Tuesday.
You losers, shit.
Tuesday on the 7th at
We
7.
got 6 wins to y'all's 3. I don't even know how many y'all actually have. I know we got 6.
Yeah, I honestly don't know the number either. But speaking of ECHL, finally,
Y'all about to get passed by the Solar Bears?
no,
Yeah.
I received my credentials for the ECHL to actually get in for some media passes. I actually got to spend some time in the press box. The last game that the Gladiators were at home, they played the Comets. And
Did y'all lose
actually
that?
have a whole article on that on our website, URN.
Steve, do you
y'all
still want
lose?
me to come down to Atlanta?
I mean, maybe.
I mean, it's a possibility. I mean,
Did
like
y'all
I said,
lose that game?
No, we actually won.
Okay.
It was, the Comets were on a losing streak, and the Gladiators had a lot to prove that game. There was so many ungovernable moments in that. There was a lot of fist fights.
You got some pictures from that.
Oh,
from the
yeah, we got
show,
some
Steve,
pictures.
don't you?
Yeah, we got some pictures. Let's start off. There's a Turner.
What is this?
This was in
No, the jersey. Why do y'all have an Ottawa Senators?
I've always wondered why. Us being a previous Boston affiliate and then going over to Arizona, I don't know
Were
why.
y'all Ottawa before Boston?
No.
Are you sure? Because you got a lot of wrong here lately.
As far as I know.
Okay, so I'm probably right.
Anyways, there's a lot of fights in this game. There's Gertler and Vitelli going up against one guy. Number 29 for the comments. I don't remember his name. It started with an F. Dude, he was in the box 5 times
Why don't you
throughout
tell
this
your
game.
goalie to fight?
All for, huh?
Why don't you tell your goalie to start fighting?
Tendick? He thought about it. There was the first fight of the game right there. Defenseman Hayes. I can't remember his first name. He was beating the ever-loving shit out of this guy. And, I mean, this didn't stop here. This continued on throughout the entire game. They just about had a full-blown fight in the penalty box. They were trying to get at each other in the penalty box. Screaming, throwing bottles, all kinds of stuff at each other. And it was wild. I mean, it was absolutely crazy. Let's see, is that... Yeah, there's... well, that would clear up.
That's a bench.
And there's the bench. That's the beginning of the game. But they say hockey is non-existent in Atlanta. We've had this
Looks like it's dead.
dead. That's
Okay,
just one side. That's not even the upper portion or the
looks
other
dead
side.
like NASCAR.
I mean, it looks really good. Seeing hockey actually making a comeback in Atlanta. I mean, on average, we're outselling the Coyotes, who is our NHL affiliate. And that's kind of sad. I mean, we're averaging, I think, like 6,300 people.
Why don't they just let the Coyotes play in Atlanta this year? It's kind of embarrassing. I've played in bigger arenas than what they're playing in.
Because they just signed a contract to not move hockey out of the state of Arizona.
Yeah,
They
but I
still-
feel like they
hold
can
up.
get a year hold on that. They're
Technic-
embarrassing their program.
Technically, they can still leave and have the Tucson Roadrunners as a hockey team.
Did you say Tuscan?
Yeah, because I don't give a fuck how to pronounce that. bullshit.
Tucson?
Yeah, I know.
It's not even spelled Tuscan. If anything, it's spelled Tucson because it's T-U-C.
I was trying to be disrespectful.
Is
to
this
them,
the
okay?
Albany debate?
No, I was trying to be disrespectful to Arizona hockey.
You are the
Because
Brett
no one
Griffin
cares.
of this podcast, John.
Thank you. It's my.
But that's all the graphics you have
I
from
want to go to
Steve.
Russia and be the machine.
If I'm being completely honest, Steve, I closed all of those tabs because we showed all the graphics we had. So I mean,
Yeah, it's all good. Don't have anything else. I'm about ready for bed because it's past my bedtime.
I'll do one last.
That's because
plug.
you're old.
I'll do one last plug before we go. Remember
Buy our merch.
Alabama 200 this weekend. Me and JP gonna be there getting some content.
Yeah,
Repping
man.
URN.
I might.
You can see got some interviews lined up, so it's gonna be a fun time.
Hey, the combine was this week. This week.
Potential number 1 draft pick just went to prison for the rest of his
Nope,
life.
he's not going to jail for it. Just
Oh, he's not?
No, he's getting off.
Also,
Okay, so can we talk about that for a second? Was Tom Shea right, or did he just get lucky? Saying Jalen Carter had character issues,
I have no clue.
and then they come out saying he did this for the walk on, and then now this comes out.
Who knows?
Kirby Smart needs to get in control of his program.
He's Nick Saban 2.0.
You all are losing your Mercedes Benz and your Dodge Charger Hellcats.
I guess if y'all are cool with it, I'm cool with it. Let's call it a night, fellas.
Yeah, this has been a good show.
We
Been
will
an
see
hour
you
and
next
15.
week with, if we have a guest, we don't have them lined up yet.
hey,
But
Hey,
we'll see.
boys released the quitter.
Oh yeah, Falcons released Marcus Mariota.
Yeah,
Yada
quitter.
yada yada.
Loser.
Anyway,
Anyways, good night, y'all.
yeah,
One
no,
of
have,
y'all
have a
One of
wonderful
y'all
night,
should pick him
y'all.
up.
Have a wonderful
Hey,
night.
Steve.